Okay guys, so in my last video I was showing my new capping block, and one of my commenters was asking what exactly it's for. So this is a best interchangeable core, and as you can see, and as you're probably familiar, they're loaded from the top. So you have individual chambers. This is a 6-pin core, and each chamber gets a spring and a cap. Now if you're in a shop and you have high volume, there's a press that caps them all at once. But when you're when it's just a hobby, or you're in a truck or something and you just have to fix a few, they make these blocks. This is a solid steel one. This is the one I was using before. This is 2-piece, and this was a replacement top from this one, which I got used, and it just doesn't hold up. And so I got the new one on eBay, and I really like it. This does have a different top for Falcon, which I'm going to keep this around. So what you do, put the core in. Some of them have a stop, but it's held in there pretty well. It's not going to go anywhere. So you just take your caps and your springs and you load them in, and then you cap them. So I'm just going to do one. Because it's kind of boring. So this is a 6-pin core, so you don't use the last chamber, otherwise the spring will go out. So it's in there. And I like the machine caps. They're a little bit thicker, and you can also use a 35 thousandths master wafer from your lab kit if you run out. And of course I dropped that one on the bench. Here we go. So you just put that there, and you have a little punch here that goes in the hole. And always use a plastic hammer, and don't hit your tripod. So you always want to use a plastic hammer, not a ball peen for this. And you can see how that will give a little bit. And you're really only hammering it in about a 1/16 of an inch. So that should be good. And you can see that it is now set below the surface. And I'll probably hammer it in a little bit more just to be sure. But it's much easier when I'm not doing this through a tripod. And it's pretty quick. Obviously the press is faster, and at work they have presses that use a brass strip, and it punches out all 7 chambers at once. You don't have to load individual caps. A1 makes that. It's called a cap saver, and it's for high volume, it's the only way to go. So thanks for watching. Check out keypicking.com.